Hello and welcome to my virtual English class on CBSE English Core Class 11. Today we shall be dealing with notice writing, which is a part of your writing skill question in your question paper. Well, there may be two questions arising in your mind about notice writing: why and where. Now, where do we use notices? We write notices in educational institutions such as schools, colleges, universities, institute, etc. We also put up notices on social, cultural, and political organizations, government organizations, residential complexes, and many more. Why do we write notices? A notice is basically written to inform people about various events, issues, public instructions, etc. It is displayed at a prominent place where all can see. Well, what are the basics of notice writing and what is the marking scheme of notice writing in your question paper? The three basics of notice writing are format, content, and expression. You need to write in a set proforma, which is the format. The content should include all the necessary details that have been asked for in your question, and expression is the grammatical accuracy, the style, and the presentation of your language used in your content. The word limit for your notice writing is only 50 words. Your entire notice should be within 50 words. Let's come to the marking scheme. The marking scheme of your notice writing is 1 mark for format, 1 mark for content, and 1 mark for expression. So total notice writing question carries 3 marks. Once again, if we go through the main characteristics of notice writing, we need to understand the format, the content, and the expression. As far as format is concerned, you must include the name of the organization which is issuing the notice. The word notice needs to be written, the date, the heading, and the name of the issuing authority, that is the writer who is writing the notice for you, along with his designation, is to be mentioned clearly. As far as content is concerned, your content should be able to answer these 4 questions: what, when, where, and how. If your notice is about a certain event, for example, it should be clear what the event is, when will it take place, where will it take place, and how. Expression. Expression refers to the grammatical accuracy, your fluency, the relevance of content, whether the content is relevant to your question, and the overall organization of ideas. The language should always be simple, clear, and formal. You need to keep in mind certain guidelines while writing a notice. First and foremost, your notice should be written in a box, enclosed in a box. You have to begin with writing the name of the institution or the organization which is issuing the notice, followed by the word notice, Notice. Next, you should write the date of issue of the notice on the left hand side, followed by a suitable heading based on the question given to you. The heading, once again, should be in the center, just like the notice and the name of the organization. Only the date is on the left hand side. Next, we come to the content, the main matter of your notice. The content should be divided into 2 paragraphs. The first paragraph must include the event, the date of the event, the place and time of the event, that is, what, where, and when. These questions need to be answered in your first paragraph. The second paragraph should include the instructions for the readers of the notice, what they are expected to do. For example, if you write a notice about an exhibition to be held in your school, in the first paragraph you have to write what the exhibition is about: a science exhibition or an arts exhibition, the date of the exhibition, the place and the time of the exhibition. And in the second paragraph, you have to give instructions to the students what they are supposed to do for the exhibition, what time they should report to school, how they will prepare for the exhibition, when is the last date to submit their entries. So all these kind of details, what they are expected to do, what the readers are expected to do, should be included in the second paragraph. But remember students, your matter should be very brief and to the point. Economy of expression is the key word to notice writing. You have to be very economic with your number of words, but at the same time, you have to express everything that is asked for in notice writing. So, notice writing and poster writing also are two parts of your question paper, two questions in your question paper which call for economy of expression. Write brief without missing out any detail. And yes, last but not the least, you need to conclude with signature, name, and designation of the person issuing the notice. Once again, on the left hand side, just as the date of issue. On the left hand side, at the end of your content, after your content, you need to put a signature, below the signature, the name, and below the name, the designation of the person who is issuing the notice. So this is just a sample format of your notice writing. If you look above, I have started with the name of the school or the organization. Below it is the word notice. Below the word notice, on the left hand side, you need to write the date. Once again, at the center, in the next line, you have to write a heading. Give a heading to your notice based on your content. Then you write your content in two paragraphs as I have explained to you earlier. After you finish your content, once again on the left hand side, in line with your date, you need to put your signature, your name, and your designation. Well, watching this whole video is useless and pointless unless you actually write a notice. So here's an assignment for you children. The question reads, you are Amit or Ashima, Sports Secretary of Zenith Public School, Baroda. Write a notice informing students about the special coaching classes in basketball and tennis in the school during the winter vacations. You have to write your notice within 50 words. Now there's something more I need to make you aware about. In your question, a name will be given to you, a boy's name or a girl's name. So you must always keep in mind, you should be alert that if a name is specified in your question, you cannot use your own name in notice writing. You have to use this name, either Amit or Ashima, according to what you are, whether you are a girl or a boy. And the name of the school is also specified in the notice. So don't make the mistake of writing the name of your own school. Remember that you need to write the name of the school which is specified in your question. So these 2 points you must always keep in mind, otherwise you run the risk of losing marks. So the assignment is, during the winter vacations, your school will be holding special coaching classes on basketball and tennis. You are either Amit or Ashima. You are the sports secretary of Zenith Public School, so that is your designation. And you have to write a notice informing the students of the school about these special coaching classes, when they will be held, at what time during the day it will be held, and in the second paragraph of your content, you need to give them instructions on how they can be a part of these coaching classes. So children, come on, please do this notice writing. Thanks a ton for watching this video. I am VK Jayashree from Excel English with VKJ. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.